Hello and welcome. You're watching News 9 with me, Deepak. And first up, the Railway Minister and former Karnataka CM Sadananda Gowda is all set to present his maiden railway budget today. Now, much of the anticipation has been dented after a steep hike in passenger fares and freight rates was announced. Take a look.
DV Sadananda Gowda, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka and Union Railways Minister, is all set to present his maiden railway budget. And it is not just the rail commuters, but even our own Chief Minister Sahibru, Siddaramaiah, who hopes that Sadananda Gowda will produce a rail budget which will not chug along, but zip through.
ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದವರು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಭಾವಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಈಗ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ರೈಲ್ವೆಗಳು ಇವತ್ತು ಯೋಜನೆಗಳು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಜಾಗ್ರತೆ ಮುಗಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಹೊಸ ರೈಲ್ವೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ರೈಲ್ವೆ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಬಹಳ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಿಂದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಾನು ಪತ್ರನೂ ಕೂಡ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯಾರಿಟಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಾನು ಸ್ವತಃ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Despite the steep hike in passenger fares, commuters have still not lost hope. Some of them believe that Sadanandji will announce a reduction in fares. The Indian Railways recently created history by running a semi-bullet train between New Delhi and Agra. The commuting time was a mere 89 minutes. So, is India ready for the bullet train? India not ready to ride the bullet. But many Bengalurians believe that India is not ready or doesn't need a bullet train as yet.
Not bullet trains, that minimum facilities. I mean, they are collecting thousands of rupees from the passengers, but they are not able to minimum facility. So, as a passenger, what my request is to provide minimum facilities to the traveler.
Passengers say that bullet trains would be costly and affordability will be a key issue to watch out for.
For me, the facility is important. Bullet train is not important. He is selling bullet trains, yeah, I agree. But do you believe that everybody can afford that bullet train?
Some commuters are also concerned about the railways not being able to maintain facilities, and hence the bullet train idea could easily be mere wishful thinking.
I don't feel the development is that much good. I mean, we introduce that, but we don't maintain that. Right? We introduce the trains, but we don't maintain that. You don't find the trains clean, you don't find the food good. If you are introducing something, you should be maintaining that for a long period so that people should appreciate that.
And the first and topmost priority should be given on security, and moreover station maintenance. Some of the station maintenance are not good. It should be improved a lot.
In fact, some jeered at the idea of a bullet train, calling it a miracle idea, while others said that it would be too early in the day for India to aspire for a bullet train.
No, that would be a miracle.
Bullet trains, and that too in India, means it's too early that we are thinking of. Recently I heard that 160 kilometers per hour speed they gave. Okay, I don't expect much from this.
Security, particularly for women, is also something that commuters are concerned about.
I think there should be more security. Women in police personnel should be there so that there can be security in the train.
Ye dil mange more. So, predictably, commuters want rail connectivity and frequency to be improved to make travel less cumbersome. In fact, some say that instead of a bullet train, the Indian Rail Minister needs to seriously look at doubling of tracks.
Monthly, actually, I am traveling from AP to Karnataka, but railway actually, trains are very less actually. We are expecting more trains from that route.
Even if we don't get a bullet train now, even if we make a double lane, currently from Bangalore to Hyderabad, it is only a single lane. So the train takes a lot of time. Okay. So even if the bullet train is not there, even if we have a double track, it would considerably reduce the time taken.
Will DVS bring a smile on every rail commuter's face? A News9 report.
Now, in a freak accident last night, a man breathed his last after coming in front of a car in Windsor Manor in Bengaluru. The deceased has been identified as Sheikh Ismail, who hailed from West Bengal. It is said that Ismail worked as a cook at a hotel in Sadashivnagar, and last night he, along with another cook from the same hotel, has said to have got into an argument in an inebriated state. While having a heated argument near the Windsor Manor, Sheikh has slipped onto the road where he was rammed by a speeding car. Sheikh has suffered some serious injuries to his head. He was rushed to a nearby hospital. However, he breathed his last in the hospital. Now, meanwhile, a case has been registered at the High Grounds police station, and the driver of the car has been taken into custody for investigation. So these scenes that you see on your screens are from late last night, where a freak accident took place outside the Windsor Manor. This was when two cooks at the same hotel from Sadashivnagar got into a fight, and one of them slipped onto a road and was rammed by a speeding car. Now, the deceased has been identified as Sheikh Ismail. Now, he is originally from West Bengal, working in the city. And it is said that Ismail worked as a cook at a hotel in Sadashivnagar, and he, along with another cook from the same hotel, have said to have got into an argument in an inebriated state. Now, while having a heated argument near the Windsor Manor, Sheikh has slipped onto the road where he was rammed by the speeding car. Sheikh had suffered serious injuries to his head and was rushed to a nearby hospital. However, he succumbed to his injuries in no time. The High Grounds police have also taken up the issue, have taken the driver into custody and are currently interrogating him. This is Sheikh Ismail, originally from West Bengal, who was working as a cook in Sadashivnagar, losing his life to a freak accident last night. Now, a fire broke out on the first floor of a commercial building at Balmatta in Mangalore last night, and the fire sparked in a wholesale dental supplies godown located in the first floor of Lakshmi Krishna building. Now, massive flames engulfed the godown, completely reducing the items stored inside to ashes. As you can see, the fire clearly gutting out of the windows. The fire tenders tried to douse them. Now, 2 fire tenders in total rushed to the spot, and after much efforts finally managed to douse the fire. Now, however, even though the fire was put out, thick smoke continued to billow out and form dense rings around the building. Now, making entry into the godown was very difficult because of this smoke. The cause of the fire is not yet known, and it is suspected that either a short circuit or due to some spark that came in contact with the chemical, that was the reason why the building caught on fire. Now, the owner of the wholesale business is yet to be ascertained, as the place carries no board. The Kadri police arrived at the spot, have taken up the investigations. Now, this is a building at Balmatta in Mangalore, and the fire sparked in a wholesale dental supplies godown, which is located at the first floor of the Lakshmi Krishna building. As you can see, massive flames engulfing the building and gutting out of the windows as well. Now, the owner of the wholesale business is yet to be ascertained, as the building carried no boards or no signs indicating who the actual owner of the building was. Now, the Kadri police who arrived are investigating the issue and are looking into the matter. Now, 2 fire tenders in total were required to douse the entire flames. Now, if you've seen breaking traffic laws, Namma traffic police levy huge fines. But now, they themselves have been asked to follow their own rules more sensibly. Take a look.
Cops are often seen plying on Bengaluru's roads wearing helmets like these. But it cannot protect the wearer in case of accidents. Though the thought has crossed the minds of many, nobody dared question it until now. The transport authorities have condemned it. The main reason for wearing a helmet is for the rider's own safety, but looking at the helmets these police officials are provided with, their safety barely seems to be a concern. Moreover, according to the rules, every helmet worn by the cops should have a prominent ISI mark. While manufacturers of commercial helmets double-check with the ISI to ensure they are not flouting any rules, these helmets are a clear violation because many do not even carry the ISI mark.
Regarding the helmets, there is a prescribed what is called model, or there is a specification for helmets. If anybody is wearing a helmet other than the specified one, it will be against the ISI standards. I think usually the helmet companies, they conform their manufacturing to the ISI standards. There is a question regarding the police department using the helmets of particular style. I think they also have an ISI approval on their helmets. If they don't have, you request them to get the approval from the ISI.
The Traffic Police Commissioner too has accepted this and stated that all the officials who are on bikes have been given new helmets which do not violate rules.
For Bangalore City Traffic Police, we have issued new helmets which are very safe, convenient and branded helmets. They have been already issued to all the ASIs, PSIs and the Cobra officers who use the two-wheelers. They are using these new type of helmets.
The very authorities responsible for enforcing road safety laws are found to be flouting them. Pavitra, News9, Bengaluru.
Now, the recent fire-related incidents in Bengaluru have raised some serious questions on fire safety measures in multi-storied buildings. While some might think these are accidents, a survey by the fire department indicates otherwise. Here's a report.
The fire incident at Navratan store last week shocked the whole city, but thankfully no one was injured. To avoid such incidents, a special cell has been formed by the fire department and they are moving at a fast pace. What's shocking is that out of the 1,553 high-rise buildings which have been inspected so far, 1,400 buildings have been deemed unsafe. Yes, you heard that right. 1,400 high-rise buildings in Bengaluru lack proper fire safety measures. These include multi-storied shopping complexes, apartment buildings, and also the ones which house business ventures. Thousands of people who walk in and out of these buildings are probably unaware of this. What is surprising is that this is despite the implementation of rules ensuring safety measures in multi-storied buildings. One such rule is that plans for new buildings proposed for the past 2 years need to be given a safety clearance by the fire department.
We cannot take permission without NOC from fire department. Fire department checks a fire audit of your plan. You submit a plan to them, they will see the fire audit, what are the precautions, what are the things you have to do. They will tell you these are the things you need to do, you incorporate that in your plan. They will say escape road, staircase, extra staircase, so then what are the access area for the fire engines which has to go around the building. All these conditions you have to implement there, then they will give a NOC. Once they give the NOC, we go to the corporation or BDA or the planning authority and take